Hello everyone, and today we have got a new job, and today we are a lumberjack. We are this floating axe that we fling around and collect wood that we can use to increase ourselves in this skill tree. We do have 60 logs that we have already gained, so we are just going to upgrade our damage first and then get our spawn times up so that the logs come back a bit faster, because as you can see, once we start going, the world does get a little bit empty, so we do want those to come back as soon as possible. So it does mean we need to earn probably another about 300 or 400 logs. We went to 400, which is not enough because we do need 405 just to finish it off. But currently the spawn time is down to 0.9 seconds, so it shouldn't take us that long just to finish it off, which we managed to do while I was talking. As you can see, the trees definitely do spawn in quite a lot faster compared to where they were originally, but they are still a little bit slow. So I am hoping that we do have something hidden away that will just let us finish this off and get these trees coming in nice and fast. In the meantime, as we don't have a upgrade hidden away that we can see that gives us a bit more spawn time, we are going to increase our fortune, which just means that our trees now give us 3 logs instead of 1, so we'll just make triple the profit from the same amount of trees. We do also have the normal tree extra resources, which we will upgrade as well. Hopefully get it quite high because we can't max it out because we are a little bit poor. We will also add in a 1% chance to get a tree that just gives us double resources and increase the chance of doubling spawn trees. There is an upgrade that just increases the size of the map, so I am going to do that so we've got a bit more places that the trees can spawn, and add it up to 12% chance of a double normal tree to spawn. But as you can see, that extra land has given us a lot more spaces where the trees are. I'm not sure it's really giving us more trees when we're actively cutting them down, so I'm not sure whether that just lets us look around a bit more, but we can take that to give us a chance to get some medium trees, and then we'll just go back and do some of these other upgrades in the meantime, like increasing the chance up to 3% of getting a tree that gives us double resources. We are definitely flying up on the income now once we let it all build up, so we can put it up to 4 resources. But we've got 2 gold trees. I assume they're the medium trees that we bought because they do seem to be their own currency, and they definitely take quite a lot more to cut down. But that does give us 20 logs from there, which didn't really give us much, to be fair. So we'll just add some axe chains up to 10%, so we've got a chance that every time those lines come up that you can see, that's just it AoE attacking and doing damage to other trees. Looking at how long these do take to cut down now though, we do definitely need to up our damage some more, so we'll take a look around in a sec and see if there is a damage upgrade hidden away. So I haven't seen one just yet, but I did see that we can increase the amount of resources drop from our medium trees, so our gold trees will just drop a bit extra, which would be really good for us, and we can make them spawn that little bit quicker. There is one, now that we've bought that, using 30 of these logs, but I don't know whether we want to save it for like an infinite tree or go for that damage just yet, when we can just add a bit of crit chance up to 5%. Which gives us the option to do an extra 30 times damage and just make our axe chain better in the meantime, in hopes that that might do better. We did just get our first chest spawn as well, which just gives us a ton of resources, so we definitely kind of want to up the chances of them, because it does seem to give both, or well, that one just gave a ton, but look how often these are now. Definitely want to upgrade those, which we can do by getting that up to 20% spawn chance and increasing the amount that they drop, and just, you know, dumping a lot of money into them quite early on, as well as increasing the amount of damage we do. I do still think we want to go back for the infinite tree, just because that gives us something that we can just sit on and farm. But that is future me's problem, because I have a tendency to just go for what looks pretty now. This extra damage just absolutely clears the field though, so we might have to give a bit more spawn chance as well, because this is looking a little bit empty again. But I'm going to keep saving our medium logs because I want that infinite tree for now. But using our normal logs, so like we kind of want to just try and max out our chain so that it does full damage whenever it jumps, so we're not wasting damage, because every axe jump is now the same as if we were hitting it with our axe. So we will clear this even faster, and it shouldn't actually take us very long to get that 250 medium logs that we've been waiting for. If we were lucky enough to get a tree spawn, that would be, which we're not. What upgrade material did it use to increase that? Normal logs. We'll just add some more to that in hopes that we can actually get another spawn. There we go. So we can now get the infinite tree, which runs away, which I wasn't expecting, but it does just mean there is just always going to be something on the field that we just have to chase around a little bit. It's definitely not what I expected, but you know, it is what it is at this point. But using all those extra materials, we will increase the amount that trees drop and increase our crit chance, as well as the tree spawn rate. This is definitely one of those games that is incredibly satisfying for whatever reason, but it just makes my brain happy. So I quite like it. The only issue with it being quite so brain happy making is that I can just zone out and just come back with loads of money, which has its uses, but also I forget to talk, which does not help when, you know, kind of need to tell you all what I'm doing. But with that, we are going to increase our chance that it is an instant spawn of trees up to 4% whenever we destroy one, up our crit damage up to 50 times, and gives a 4% chance to one-shot the trees. I'm just kind of wanting to finish off some loops just to see if there's anything hidden away behind them. So we will increase the chance of getting a chain bounce up to 16%. Oh, we've got a new resource over there, so there was something hidden. Increase the number of axe bounces to 5 times, making so that the chain does more damage than our axe. We've got some normal logs hidden away, which we will use to increase the spawn chance of double trees and make it so that they have a higher spawn. What is the difference between these two? Increases the chance of spawning a normal tree with double resources, increases the chance of a double normal tree. I don't know. I honestly could not tell you what that meant. I don't know if I'm just not reading it properly, but as we know, I'm not very good at that, so we'll just move on and pretend nothing happened there. The board is still a little bit too empty for my liking, so we are going to increase the chance of a medium tree to spawn up to 25%, increase there up to 30. I don't know why I've got two different ones. Oh, because they're different resources. I'm not that thick, I can work things out eventually. And then just dump the rest into double tree normal spawn chance and medium tree double spawn chance. Sure. And an axe shop. Ooh. Oh, they do loads more. And it's only 500 normal logs and 200 gold logs. We can get that in no problem. There we go. We've got more than enough now, so we can swap from the normal X to the super X, which gives 3 times the damage, 5 extra critical chance, 0.25 fortune, 10 crit damage, an extra 2 to instant spawn chance, and an extra 0.2 to size. What is the biggest axe that we've got? The gigantic axe. It loses quite a lot of other things just for being massive, to be fair. But now, oh, look how much bigger that bad boy is. Absolutely clears this field in no time. But I did save up a little bit of money, as you can see, because I did want to finish off the medium tree spawn chance finally, just so that we're not struggling for them, as we now have a 35% chance for them to turn up, and we can drop their spawn time down to a 0.4 seconds, which is a big decrease from where it started. And we might as well give it a bit more map size, just so that, as you can see, it does fill in when we're looking around, not doing a whole lot. We are going to increase our normal trees resource drops up to a 7, and using the rest of our resources, we'll add a bit more crit chance up to 60. We'll add a bit more crit damage up to 65 times, and increase the chance of spawning a medium tree with double resources up to 4%. And we can sneakily upgrade the chest as well. Just clearing that build up of trees that you saw there gave us a good amount of resources, but we are definitely hitting the bit where it is slowing down that little bit. So we do kind of want to try and prioritize either spawn chances or just increasing the amount of resources we gain, just to try and catch back up with how fast it was already going. Using our new tree, we can now increase the chance of getting a chain bounce up to 18%, and we can up it some more to 20 and make sure it now does 1.3 times the damage of our axe swing. And we're just going to max out our chest spawns, which is now up to 30% from that upgrade. We do have more over here, so we can get up to 35, and we'll just put some money into them as well. The chests do seem like a good addition for us at the moment, because they do definitely give more than the normal trees, but I'm not sure whether they're going to be worth the amount of money that we have thrown into them just yet. I did just notice we can do something really stupid. Really stupid. We can go to the Hyper Axe, which is significantly better than the Super Axe that we had. And look how incredibly fast that is. But with our new Hyper Axe, I think you get the point. This has been chop chains, which will be available in the first quarter of 2026. You can wishlist this game on Steam in the link in the description down below. I hope you had fun, and I will see you in the next one.